I must apologize in advance. We're running the live stream off a toaster today. Sorry about the toaster quality. It's all we had. What's up, folks? We are live in Denver, Colorado. Sorry about the stream quality. We're running it off a toaster today. We got winter storm incoming with a heavy snow coming down here in the Denver metro area. What's up, Myron? Nice to see you. We're doing some winter storm chasing today, yo, in May. Hi, nice to see you. Hey, bro, what's going on? We got winter storm chasing coming in. Once again, sorry for the stream quality today, guys. We're running today's stream off a toaster. Yep. Oh, it's not just any snow. We got quite a bit of. We're getting heavy snow here today. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of winter storm chasing. And I got some life updates for y'all. Yeah, heavy snow here in the Denver metro area. Not joking about the road conditions are deteriorating rapidly. So anyways, happy summer, y'all. Yeah, look, we need this snow very badly. I happen to find, so I'm going to show you guys a little secret. I happen to know where the worst intersection in Denver is, because I used to live here. We're just going to park here and watch the car accidents happen and call them in. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. So anyways, major winter storm coming through Denver. That is what we're chasing today. Yeah, unfortunately, so I'll talk about my life changes here in a minute. But I'll show you guys why we're not doing any proper chasing of the severe weather outbreak out in the Midwest this week. But as you can see, we are now looking at I-25. If you guys aren't in Colorado, hey, St. Sealy, nice to see you. This is Interstate 25, right over there. We're up on a hill overlooking it. This is the busiest highway in Colorado. Oh yeah, Myron, let me show you. Hold on, can I turn my camera around? It is 6:16 p.m. Yeah, let me show you. So I am moving to Illinois. So, and the reason I'm not doing any severe weather chasing this week is because I am actually, this is Denver, Colorado. I am actually moving to another state, and I'm actually literally on my way to Illinois right now. Let me show you. All of my belongings are in the vehicle right now. Everything. So, we're about to. That's right, Gregor. Completely fake. So, anyways, Illinois. So, I can talk about this at length, but one, I have been unemployed for about 9 months. I am an animator. That's my job. Professionally, I have worked in, my specialization in animation is scientific media. I have a lot of people I went to college with for animation. They went on to go work in like film and TV. So, I got friends who work at Pixar and stuff like that. The entire animation industry is collapsing right now. I have 2 friends with Academy Awards, right? Friends who won Oscars, who cannot find work right now. The entire animation industry is collapsing. And like I made an indie video game. Like I also like in my spare time made video games. And even with having those credentials, I couldn't find work. So after spending 9 months unemployed, I decided to make a pivot. And my last job, I did animation in the casino industry. And so my next job, I just decided to go work for a casino. So that's I'm pivoting to being a casino guy. Um, my next job does not pay anywhere near what my last one did, but that's fine. Well, the nice thing is that Illinois is a great state for storm chasing. Um, and like I love storm chasing in Illinois, so I'm looking at the bright side. It's a new adventure for me for sure. So while I'm sad to leave Colorado and sad to leave my family behind, I needed to start something new anyways. Hey Leighton, nice to see you. So I'm excited to see what life has in store for me for this next chapter. Mama Ghost Lorraine, thank you so much. Denise, that's great. Yeah, and like honestly, I used to live in Minneapolis many years ago. I love living in the Midwest. So like I that the Midwest feels comfortable and familiar to me. Karen R, thank you so much for following. If you're just joining us now, welcome to the party. We are here in Thornton, Colorado. We are overlooking I-25. We're actually at one of the most accident-prone intersections in the city. I am normally a tornado chaser, but today we are chasing winter storms. As you can see, we have an out-of-season major blizzard coming into town. We're going to be chasing this probably into the late night hours tonight. Before we wrap it up, I'll be giving you guys some coverage of the winter weather impacts here. Again, it's an out-of-season winter storm. We're in the middle of spring going into the summer here in Colorado. Even here in Colorado, winter storms like this at this time of year are extremely unusual. So we're watching an intersection right now that is highly prone to traffic accidents. So if we see any traffic accidents, we're going to call them in. Yeah, right now we are currently under a winter weather advisory. I believe they've actually upgraded this to a winter storm warning. So again, we are chasing winter storms today. No tornado chases today. We're chasing winter storms. Again, I need to emphasize how extremely unusual it is for us to get winter storms at this time of year. It's not unheard of here in Colorado for us to get winter storms in May, but like a winter storm of this severity in May is extremely unusual. Yeah, Kendra, pretty weird. I think one of the things that people kind of maybe if you're outside of Colorado and haven't been to Denver before, Denver is not up in the mountains. Denver's out in the prairie. So like it is kind of unusual for Denver to get winter storms this time of year. Up in like up further into the mountains, like up in like like up in Conifer and Breckenridge, places like that get winter storms this time of year. Even prettier that it's not in Michigan. I feel that. You know what? Illinois gets plenty of tornadoes. I think the new place I'm moving to is going to have plenty of opportunities. Hold on, I'm gonna switch over to my YouTube chat. Yeah, for those of you who are watching me on YouTube, aren't aware. Hello. Oh wow, my picture on YouTube is much clearer. I am moving to Illinois. So there's a reason that we're not doing any severe weather chasing. It's because all of the things that I own are in the car with me right now. So my YouTube. Hey Des, great question. Great question. We are doing winter storm chasing today. My YouTube is the same username as it is on TikTok. It's at BeyondWX. Same handle, but I go by my real name on YouTube. You can find me under Storm Chaser Patrick Pineda. there a chance we will have a snow day? Great question. I don't know. I'll try. I can check in on the schools for you guys to find out if there's any school closures. Let me power up my other phone and I'll get an answer. If there's going to be any school closures. I didn't hear if there were any school closures or not. I do know that the snow is expected to continue overnight. Last estimates that I saw said there were going to be 5 inches in the Denver metro area. Further south in the Colorado Springs, they're expecting 11 inches. Yeah, Des, we are doing severe. We're doing winter storm chasing. Yeah, we're doing winter storm chasing because it's my channel. I can do whatever I want, and it's pretty unusual for us to get severe winter storms like this at this time of year. We're at the intersection of I-25 and 84. Yeah, we're in Colorado, but I think the thing that qualify this with though is that it is still pretty unusual for us to get winter storms here at this time of year. We don't typically get winter storms this severe at this time of year in Colorado, or at least not at this elevation. Sammy Lou, thank you so much for following. Yes, there's a tornado watch in Arkansas right now. I actually have some good friends who are storm chasers in Arkansas. Hang on. Go follow them over on YouTube. Their name is Justin Ryan, Wind Dancer Media. That's Justin Ryan of Wind Dancer Media. Go if you want coverage of the ongoing tornado watch in Arkansas right now. Go follow Justin Ryan of Wind Dancer Media over on YouTube. He's a great guy, a good friend of mine. Yes, Donna Jean, we are in Colorado right now. We're watching I-25 currently. We are in Denver, or I guess technically, I think this maybe is Westminster or Thornton. Who can even say? No, it's still spring here. It's definitely still spring. Let me find my other phone, and I will tell you guys what our coverage, if we're expecting any school closures. Hey, radio guy. No, we're not in the Honda. We're not in the Honda today. We're in the Subaru today. Oh, nice, Des. Yeah, Longmont's a nice little town. I like it in Longmont. Yep, radio guy. We are in Denver, Colorado. Wow, I have 182 of you watching. Guys, don't forget to tap that. Keep tapping if you're over there on TikTok. Thank you so much for being here with me. Yeah, and those of you watching on TikTok, I'm running this off of a toaster right now. If you want a better picture quality, I would encourage you to watch me on YouTube. That picture quality is much better. You can find me at BeyondWX on YouTube. Same handle. You also lived in Carbondale? Yeah, I can't remember, Des. You're actively in Carbondale, if I recall? Anyways, I'm moving to Carbondale. I'm on Terrence Burns. I am in Thornton, Colorado, or Denver, Colorado. We are at the intersection of 84th Avenue and I-25. This is a highly accident-prone intersection, so we're just sitting here waiting for things to. Oh, spicy! No, you guys in Michigan take the cake for crazy weather. My family in Michigan, and Michigan weather's always up to some crazy shit. So, no, I think you guys still win for crazy weather. Anyways, it's May, and it's pretty unusual. Outside temperature is. Great question. What does the dashboard say? 33 degrees. Anyways, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick Pineda. I am a storm chaser based out of Aurora, Colorado, although that is soon to be Carbondale, Illinois. I am live streaming here from beautiful Denver, Colorado. We are at the intersection of 84th Avenue and Interstate 25, a highly accident-prone intersection. I'm bringing you guys some coverage of the winter weather impacts here. And it is, it is fully summer here. It's May. Well, I guess it's like kind of late spring, early summer here. And yeah, winter storms at this time of year aren't heard of, but winter storms this severe are not common here. Alex, we are in Denver, Colorado. Actually, hang on. If anybody here like knows TikTok better than me, I kind of want to put a message up on screen to let you guys know where I'm at. Is anybody who knows how to do that? Thank you for the follow. How is it near Loveland? I am not in Loveland. I couldn't tell you. I do know based on my weather app, based on what's the name of my weather app? Let me get my phone. I do know that based on a radar scope, I am seeing some snow reports from up there. Let me boot up my other phone, and I will give you guys some more updated information on that. Un momento, por favor. Ryan, that is correct. This is AI, entirely fabricated. None of this is real. I'm not even real. I don't know where Kim Sheep is. Yeah, Denver. I mean, Colorado. I mean, I think does famously have pretty bipolar weather. A big temperature swing like this isn't completely out of pocket. Yeah, I am in Denver, Colorado. I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to boot up another device here so I can give you guys some more detailed and accurate answers about school closures and road closures in the area. I'll also be able to, because I do know that they're when we get bad winter storms like this, yeah, they definitely do close some roads. And, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be any school closures or not, but that's what we're going to find out. Um, I got all. I'm using all my. I'm running my stream off a toaster today, so bear with me here. I'm not using my usual setup because I'm in a different vehicle. This is Denver, Shadow. 17 watching on YouTube. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. If you are just joining me, hey, you guys know who I am. We're here in Denver, Colorado, just bringing you guys some coverage of the winter weather impacts. This is a pretty unusual, severe winter storm that we're getting here in Colorado. Pretty atypical for this time of year. We do get snowstorms here in Colorado in May. It's been known to happen, but typically not at this elevation. Thank you for the follow. Gamer Matrix 667. It's category 6-7 on the Richter scale. Oh, nice to see you, Kimmy Sheep. Asked and answered, Des. We're in Thornton right now, or Westminster. Somebody knows where I am. I believe this is Westminster, actually. We're in Westminster. It's a suburb of Denver. We're basically in Denver right now. So. Yeah, for those of you who are looking for tornado coverage, there is an ongoing tornado watch in Arkansas right now. Conditions are favorable for tornadoes in Arkansas. I'd recommend you guys go check out Justin Ryan of Wind Dancer Media. He's an Arkansas storm chaser and a good friend of mine. Go check him out on YouTube. Once I figure out how to get my other phone working, I will show you guys his channel. Oh, that's right. I didn't give myself any leg room in here. The reason I am not tornado chasing today is actually because I'm in the process of moving to Illinois. Well, that's going to change pretty soon. How much battery do I have? Well, I can unplug it for a minute. Do you have a charge? Do you have a charge? Okay. All right, if you're just joining me now, hi, my name is Patrick Pineda. I'm a storm chaser based out of, I guess, Carbondale, Illinois. Today we are here covering the winter weather impacts in Denver, Colorado. We are currently in Westminster, Colorado, a suburb of just a little bit north of Denver, watching the road conditions deteriorate here. Right now we're at the intersection of, thank you so much for the heart me. We are here watching the road conditions deteriorate on Interstate 25 at the intersection of 84 and I-25. This is a notoriously accident-prone intersection. So I'm just kind of parking here as a looky-loo to see if anything happens. Of course, if anything does happen, we'll be here to report it. Des, are you not? Des, are you not a mod? Have I not made you a mod already? Yeah. I'm not welcome to the mod squad. Access to the band hammer. Okay, cool. Let me grab my radar app real quick. We are currently in Denver, Colorado, or more accurately, we're in Thornton, Colorado, or Westminster, Colorado, or somewhere in Colorado. We are in Westminster, Colorado, at the intersection of Interstate 25 and 84th Avenue. This is a notoriously accident-prone intersection. We're kind of keeping watch on the highway right now. This even here in Colorado, so winter storms are of this severity are not common in Colorado. We do get snow in Colorado in May, but very rarely. Every once in a while we will, but we don't ever. It's pretty rare that we get winter storms this severe. So I'm just giving you some coverage of I-25 right now. I will try to answer some questions about school closures, and also answer you guys' questions about the ongoing tornado risk. And yeah, that's what I heard. I do believe they've extended that all the way out into Kansas. All right, let me pull weather front real quick. Yes, it is very sloppy and wet. Okay, I know I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm 100% wearing sandals right now. I, for a brief second, considered showing you my sandals, then realized that would be not gonna happen. You gotta pay for that. If you know, you know. All right. Lisa, this is Denver, Colorado. Okay, so here's what we've got. All of eastern Colorado is currently under a freeze warning and a winter weather advisory. The Colorado Front Range, all the way from Cheyenne, Wyoming, down to Trinidad, Colorado, along the Front Range, along the I-25 corridor, is under a winter storm warning. Actually, that's not true. All the way down to Colorado Springs is under a winter storm warning. Pueblo, Colorado City, Walsenburg, and Trinidad are under a freeze warning. Walsenburg is under a winter weather advisory. Winter weather advisory has been extended to Burlington, Colorado, Goodland, Kansas, Imperial, Nebraska, Ogallala, Nebraska, North Platte, Nebraska. And let's go ahead and talk about some other areas. Arkansas. You are under, northern Arkansas is currently under a tornado watch. Fort Collins is taking a beating. Well, let's hold on. Let me qualify that. Radar scope real quick. All right, in Fort Collins, we have quite a few snow reports coming out of Fort Collins right now. $250 of you watching. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, I'm currently in Denver, Colorado. We're at the well, more accurately, in Westminster, Colorado. Although that sign right over there, if I weren't filming on a toaster, thank you so much for the heart me. If I weren't filming on a toaster, you guys would be able to see that we are currently in. We would see that we're in Thornton, Colorado. Yeah, if you want higher quality footage, by the way, I'm filming on a toaster today, unfortunately. I am live streaming on YouTube, and that stream is much higher quality than TikTok. You can find me at youtube.com/@beyondwx. It's the same handle that I have on TikTok. Crystal, what's the outside temperature down there in Florida? It sounds lovely. The drought conditions are still pretty bad out here. So the main problem with the drought conditions here are that I'll talk about this a little bit actually. So Colorado gets a lot of snow up in the mountains during the winter, obviously, and that replenishes our snowpack. The snowpack melts over the course of the rest of the year, and that snowpack refills our reservoirs, it fills our streams and lakes, and then, of course, because we have an extensive dam system out here, we use that for our agricultural communities out east, all the way down. Everyone downstream gets access to that water, right? Our snowpack did not get replenished this year. We are severely, severely missing a ton of water. It's a huge problem. It's a massive problem that we did not get as much snowpack. So this little amount of snow is not going to be anywhere close to enough to replace the missing snowpack. Jen Lynn, we are in Westminster, Colorado. And I need to emphasize again that we do get winter storms in Colorado in May, in the summer like this. Getting one this strong with this much snow is pretty rare. Is Denver Airport still open? Great question. Let me find out. That sounds nice, T. Outside temperature right now is 32 degrees. Thanks for stopping by, Des. Always great to have you. We are currently at the intersection of Westminster, Colorado. I mean, Westminster is a suburb of Denver. We are basically in Denver. Bo Roberts, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the corn. Yeah, we'll go outside in a minute. But yeah, it is pretty heavy snow. This is Westminster, Colorado. Yeah, so it was raining. It was raining here earlier. The rain kind of just turned over to snow. We are in Westminster, Colorado. We are at the intersection of 84th and it's a suburb of Denver. We're at the intersection of 84th and I-25. This intersection is notoriously accident prone, so we're just keeping an eye on things here. Winter storms at this time of year are pretty uncommon, and winter storms this severe are especially uncommon. We're chasing winter storms today. Denver, Colorado. Again, I can't stress enough how unusual it is that we are getting this much snow. It's pretty uncommon this time of year. We're supposed to be getting snow is going to persist probably until about 6 a.m., so overnight. Jessica, thanks for sharing. Don't forget to tap the screen, folks. Help get that word out to people. We're in Denver, Colorado. We're in Denver, Colorado, at the intersection of 84th Avenue and I-25. Oh, nice. You're up in Granby? Granby's beautiful. Thank you for the heart, Myron. Appreciate you. This is north side of Denver. We're in Westminster, basically. Well, I mean, considering that we've reached like 90 degrees a couple days ago, yeah. Getting a winter storm like this in May is extremely unusual. Getting winter storms in June very rarely happens here. I realized that I accidentally left my ice scraper in my other car. We should go get that before. We should go buy one real quick before I get completely covered. All right, we're gonna move a little bit. We're living in a winter wonderland, folks. We're just over here lurking in this parking lot. I buy a ice scraper at 7:30. Well, you know what? There's a Super 7-Eleven over here. We can go get. I bet we can get an ice scraper at the Super 7. We're gonna get some hot chocolate too. We can't be sitting out in a snowstorm without hot chocolate. Yeah, we'll do a PDS hot chocolate intercept. Oh God, this intersection's terrible. I don't know if that's gonna happen. No, there's no way to cross here. All right, well we're gonna have to doing it live. Oh Jesus Christ! I don't know if we're making it to the Super 7-Eleven, guys. Intersection's backed all the way up to the highway. Oh, we're doing it! Parkour, parkour! Oh, Jesus Christ! That's why. Major accident. Major accident. Okay. Okay, that's why. But I said this was the worst intersection in the city. I wasn't kidding. Major accident over here. Okay, we're going to be looky-loos. Right, we're going to try to scoot through the parking lot here and get a closer look. Guy out of the parking lot. Major accident over there. I hate this. All right. we got a major accident here. We're going to see if we can get a look at it. Oh yeah, look at that. Huge accident. Focus over there. Yeah, looks like a multi-vehicle accident. If you guys, I would definitely recommend you guys watch me over on YouTube. That's a much clearer picture quality. But yeah, that's at the intersection of Conifer and 24. It looks like we've got multiple vehicles, a multi-vehicle accident. Police are redirecting people around it. We're in Denver. We're in Westminster, Colorado right now. It does look like they've cleared. Oh, look at that! Wow, that entire front of that vehicle is smashed in. You guys see that? That right there. That vehicle in the back of that tow truck completely smashed. Crazy. Cool. All right. Like I said, there's a reason I park at this intersection. It's because this is a notoriously bad intersection. Damn. All right, well, we were headed to 7-Eleven. Let's resume. Looks like they've cleared the intersection now. Oh, actually, no, that tow truck just parked right over there. Can we get up on this? Oh, we can't. Oh, we can get right up on that tow truck, actually. We can park right next to him. Let's do that. You'll be looky loos. You'll be looky loos. Damn. Bad day. Somebody's having a bad day. Anyways, you guys just saw that. We were just watching that tow truck. Actually, I'm gonna follow this guy. We're just watching that tow truck over here and watch him as he leaves the parking lot. That tow truck there is just carrying that vehicle completely smashed in front side. We're here at the intersection of I-25 and oh, there he is again. Intersection of I-25 and 84th Avenue here in Denver, Colorado, covering the winter weather impacts. We already had a major accident at this intersection. That tow truck that vehicle over there, you guys can see it at the corner. And the vehicle in the back of that tow truck completely smashed in. Oh yeah, you can see that the cop car's pulling up next to him now. Yep, it is indeed snowing, Amy. Oh shit, these guys were behind me. I pulled them up. Get out of his way. All right. So, anyways, we already got one major accident on us. All right. We are going to. I need to go get a car scraper. I left mine in my other vehicle, which I won't have access to for another week. So we're gonna go obtain a car scraper for my vehicle and some hot chocolate, as is tradition. I guess we might as well fuel the beast while we're at it. All right, we're gonna play. How much do we think gas is gonna cost? All right, guys, put your bets in now. How much do we think gas is gonna cost me today? And then we'll get back out on the road and go check out the winter weather impacts. It's Denver, Colorado. $50, $82. Now, I will give you guys a bit of a hint. We are at, don't ignore the tire light, one of my sensors is out. We're filling up at half. We're filling up at half. We're in Denver, Colorado. We're in Denver, Colorado. Okay, so guys, we'll be back. I'm gonna just briefly put some gas in the car and get some hot chocolate and get a car scraper, clear off the car. Yeah, although a winter storm this severe at this time of year is unheard of. Well, not unheard of, but they happen very, very rarely. It's pretty unusual for us to get a winter storm this severe this time of year. So I'm gonna go put some gas in the car. Put some gas in the car. Put some hot chocolate in the face, and get a car scraper. Go Avs, damn straight, bearded Yeti. All right, we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, and I'll give you guys the damages on the get you guys the damages on the gas prices too. Well, hold please. We're back. That took longer than expected. Way longer than expected. All right, gang. Ugh. What do we think? What did you guys guess for the gas? Gas ended up being $32.70. It was for half a tank. So if I'd filled a full tank, it probably would have come out to $64. Would have been $64 if it had been a full tank. Yep, we're back in business. We are so back in business. They did not have a car scraper in there, nor did they have hot chocolate. Because they wouldn't. Why would you stock? Why would you stock a car scraper at this time of year? It's not winter. It's not winter. Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, Sylvius, thank you so much for the heart mate. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna get back out on the highway and continue watching. It does look like the heavy snow has let up a little bit. So we're gonna go a little bit further into Westminster, maybe drop a little bit further south into south towards Castle Rock, where it looks like it might be snowing a little bit heavier on the radar. Now, weather forecast did indicate we were going to see a little bit more snow down towards Colorado Springs today. And that is where we are headed. We are in Denver, Colorado. My car is all-wheel drive. For just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of Denver, Colorado. We're headed south towards Colorado Springs to go check out the heavy snow down there. Yeah, although it is although I'm not driving, I usually drive a 5-speed. This is not a 5-speed, so technically it's more of a rear wheel assist than a true all-wheel drive. Alright, we're gonna get into the Denver Metro and then get south towards Colorado Springs. As you guys can see, the snow is not coming down quite as heavy as it was earlier. If you are just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in Denver, Colorado. We are checking out the winter weather impacts. Yes, it is snowing in Maine. Oops, I accidentally invited somebody to join the live. I did not mean to do that. Yep, that's where we're headed. Yeah, we did see a pretty big car accident earlier, or the aftermath of a big car accident. Green Gang. Yeah, you would assume I would be chasing tornadoes right now, Green Gang. Nope. We're doing some winter storm chasing today. Winter storm chasing. Oh, thank you, Myron. I appreciate that. Guys, don't forget to tap the screen. We're headed down to we're gonna head down to the Castle Rock area, and then we're gonna head down to Colorado Springs. Hi, Taylor. Thank you for the follow. Today we are in the Subaru, not the Honda. Different car today. If you guys are looking for severe weather coverage in Arkansas, Arkansas is currently under a tornado watch. I recommend following my good friend Justin Ryan. He's a storm chaser. Yeah, they do these spring snowstorms do tend to melt off pretty quickly. Adagio, they do indeed. If you're just joining us now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based in Denver, Colorado. We're currently covering the winter weather impacts in Denver. We are headed down to where the snow is getting a little bit more intense on the south side of things. Earlier, we had a much heavier snow. Green Gang, where are you? You're in Kansas City, right? You had tornado sirens going off. What time? I'm glad you're okay. and everybody. My name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser in Denver, Colorado. Looks like we got an accident over here. A storm chaser in Denver, Colorado, currently covering the winter weather impacts in Denver, Colorado. It does seem like our storm has kind of lightened up a little bit here. So we're headed south where the winter weather impacts are expected to be a little bit more severe. It does look like some schools are expected to close tomorrow due to the snow. Oops, damn it, I keep accidentally tapping on people's names and hitting invite. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to invite you. My screen keeps freezing. That's why. If you live in Denver, this area is known to locals as the Mousetrap. Anyways, driving through the Mousetrap right now. Here in Denver, Colorado. As you can see, visibility is getting pretty low here. We should be seeing the Denver skyline. Like, normally, you would be seeing the Denver skyline over here. You'd be seeing the CenturyLink building. But nope, visibility is so low you can't actually see past the freeway. This is also a thick, slushy, heavy snow. If you guys are seeing all the debris getting kicked up by the vehicle ahead of me here. Mama, hey, you can't have this snow. We need this snow here in Colorado. We're experiencing major drought conditions, so we're keeping it. Get your own snow. No, Kimmy, it's my snow. We're approaching Spear Boulevard, which is kind of the main thoroughfare of thoroughfare. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It goes through downtown Denver, past the university and all that. As you can see, we can't really see much past the highway here. We've got a mixture of snow and fog. Well, hey, where are you located? What, Arkansas, Missouri? Yep, Arkansas checks out. Yeah, Arkansas is under a tornado watch right now. We've been keeping tabs on that. My good friend Justin Ryan, he's a storm chaser in Arkansas. I'm also a storm chaser, but if you go on YouTube and search for Justin Ryan, Wind Dancer, I believe he's going to be out storm chasing tonight to try to provide some coverage on the storms out there. We are in Denver, Colorado, and the snow is coming from the sky. Yeah, I think Brandon Kopic's also going to be out on those storms today too. I know Adam Lucio is also going to be chasing in Arkansas as well. Adam Lucio, Brandon Copic, they're much bigger storm chasers than me. Uh, but if you want to support a local storm chaser, check out Justin Ryan. He's good people. If you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of Carterville, Illinois. Today we are storm chasing winter storms here in Denver, Colorado. As you can see, we've got some pretty severe winter weather impacts. This type of weather is not common to this area at this time of year. You know, it's kind of beginning of summer, end of spring here. And as you can see, we're getting some severe winter weather. Denver metro area was expected to get anywhere from 3 to 9 inches of snow tonight. Further south of the Denver metro area, down to the Colorado Springs, Castle Rock area, we're expected to get up to a foot of snow tonight. So we're actually headed to Castle Rock right now. One of the things that I really appreciate about Colorado is they actually don't put mag chloride or salt on the roads here. They don't treat the water at all they don't treat the ice at all. As a result, the bottoms of our cars don't rust off. Mag chloride is highly corrosive, very bad for vehicles. If you look at the difference between cars in the Midwest and cars in Colorado, you'll notice that the bottoms of cars in Colorado don't rust off. It's because they not only is it an environmentally conscious choice to not put salt on the roads here, but it also preserves your vehicles. Well, if you're just joining us now, again, we're in Denver, Colorado, covering the winter weather. Yeah, snowing right now is pretty crazy. Myron, Myron, have I made you a mod yet? I need to. Stay classy with the MLP PFP. I hear more people watching. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to tap the thing. You know what I mean? Tap the screen to help support local storm chasers. Anyways, if you're just joining us now, we're in Denver, Colorado. We're actually just a little bit south of the Mousetrap, headed towards the tech center. Once we get into the tech center, as you can see, we were getting some out-of-season winter weather here in Colorado. Even in Colorado, it's not unheard of to get winter storms this time of year. But at this elevation and this much winter weather is pretty unusual, even here. This is not common for us. This is pretty uncommon. It is not normal to get snow in May in Colorado. No. I mean, so let me qualify that. We do get snowstorms in May in Colorado. We typically don't get snowstorms this severe or at this elevation. So Denver is not a city that is up in the mountains. Denver's in the prairie. So we typically don't get prairie snowstorms in May in Colorado. It's pretty unusual for it to happen. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, Lee. Ooh, somebody's got a bad transmission. Did you guys hear that? We are not chasing in the TIH today. We're chasing winter storms in the in TIFF. They don't use salt on the roads here. They will sometimes put sand down to help improve traction, but they plow the roads and they put sand down sometimes. But it's mostly just plowing. That's actually all of Colorado. But I mean, generally they do let the roads kind of turn to ice here. They will put, if the roads turn to ice, they will put a little bit of sand on the ice. If it's accumulating snow, they plow it. AI summary, obvious is obvious. Thank you for the follow, Jenny B. All right, and we are starting to head a little bit further south into getting into the tech center now. This seems to be improving slightly. We support ice cream sandwiches here. Yeah, the gas station I stopped at didn't have a hot chocolate and they didn't have ice scrapers, but like they didn't have ice scrapers because they don't stock ice scrapers in May. Why would they? We don't get winter storms in May. They didn't have hot chocolate because the machine was broken, so hot chocolate was not obtained. There's another right when you leave Denver. There's another 7-Eleven down here. We're gonna stop down there. What was what sound? It's probably my windshield cracking. Back in March, we took giant hail down in Texas, and it shattered my windshield. Paris, France, or Paris, Texas, and we're in Colorado. So the weather here in Colorado, we can go through all 4 seasons here in Colorado in a day. It's not unheard of for us to get winter storms in May, although I will say that it's unusual for us to get winter storms this severe this time of year, which is why I'm out here storm chasing. So if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick Pineda. I am a storm chaser based out of Carbondale, Illinois. Um, we are here in Denver, Colorado, chasing a severe winter storm. We are headed down to Castle Rock and then to Colorado Springs to chase the severe winter storm. We are expected to get anywhere between 3 to 9 inches of snow tonight, which again, quite unusual for this time of year. We'll be covering these winter weather impacts as the storm intensifies overnight. My brother in Christ, we are driving 30 miles per hour. You can chill out. The speed on this freeway here is 60. We do things safe here. The road conditions are pretty good so far. The one thing that I will say is that the roads are pretty slick. Deceptively so. The roads haven't iced over, which is good. Hey, Lisa, nice to see you. Yeah, all the other storm chasers out there catching tornadoes right now. I'm out here catching a blizzard. Lisa, I'm not keeping tabs on the. I'm not keeping tabs on Arkansas. Is there anything going down? John McKinney raid? Are you kidding me? Ah, thank you, John. Guys, if you're just joining me now, if you okay, so TikTok guys, Storm Chaser John McKinney, absolute legend, good friend of mine. Make sure to go follow John McKinney over on YouTube. John McKinney, he's a great guy, great storm chaser, good friend of mine, just all around wonderful human being. John's good people. Yeah, John McKinney is rating me over on YouTube. We love John. He's a great person. He's the best kind of people that they make. It's going to be absolutely jarring for his viewers to go from watching a tornado to watching a blizzard. Yes, Sliceworks is the bomb. Absolutely. Hey, Peter, nice to see you. Welcome in, welcome in, John McKinney people. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, new cool criminals. We're doing some cool crimes down here in heavy traffic in Denver. We're live streaming here. Oh wow, thank you so much, John. We appreciate you. Yeah, John Raid. John Raid. Thanks, John. Thank you, John. I appreciate you. A little bit of whiplash from going from chasing tornadoes to chasing blizzards. Hey, weather girl, nice to see you. Yeah, so if you're just joining us now, my name is Patrick Pineda, aka Beyond Storm Chasing. We are here in the Tech Center in Denver. We are headed towards Colorado Springs. We were covering the winter weather impacts earlier. We caught a pretty bad accident earlier up by 84th and I-25. We are dropping south to catch some of the snow bands that are coming into Castle Rock and Colorado Springs. I imagine this is a little bit of whiplash if you guys were just watching some supercells and tornadoes out in the Midwest. We're also covering the pretty bad traffic conditions too. As you guys can see, the snow is kind of stalling out the rush hour traffic right now. So a lot of this stream is just going to be us waiting in traffic. Don, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you guys here. Don't forget to subscribe, tap the screen, hit like, all that good stuff. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Yep, we are here in the Tech Center in Denver, Colorado. We are headed south towards, it was coming down pretty good earlier, and it's still coming down. Well, you should run out on the, don't actually do this. You should run out by the light rail and wave at me. Hey, David, nice to see you. Oh, my goodness, 500 people. Guys, if you're watching me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap that like button. You guys know the thing. Welcome in, cool criminals. See if we can get that like count up to 100, guys. We get that like count up to 100, and we'll go to jail tonight. That's what we'll do. For those of you guys who aren't aware, I'm actually I'm storm chasing as I'm moving to Illinois. All of my worldly possessions are in the vehicle with me right now. So that's what we're doing. Oh yeah, no, we got the Subaru packed to the brim right now. Yep, we are moving to Carbondale, Illinois, but we're also storm chasing this crazy winter storm here in Colorado. You guys can see that the flakes are getting a lot bigger as we head south. Thanks, John. Yeah, moving closer to your neck of the woods, John. Probably gonna stay somewhere in Kansas tonight. David, did I know that you're from Colorado? I don't remember. Anyways, we are here in Denver, Colorado. We're just kind of coming into the tech center of Denver right now. As you guys can see, over the last 5 minutes, the flakes have gotten significantly larger. We're moving south to try to intercept a snow band that's kind of moving through Castle Rock and then into Colorado Springs. The Denver metro area on the latest model run looked like we were expected to get about 5 inches accumulated snow overnight. South of Denver, between Castle Rock and Colorado Springs, we're expected to get up to a foot of snow tonight. Which, for those international viewers over on TikTok, this is extremely unusual for this time of year. Weather Girly, keep the weather facts coming. So Weather Girly keeps her girl. I don't know if it's Weather Girl or Weather Girly. I never see your username fast enough. Fun fact from Weather Girl: no two snowflakes are alike. Well, hey, we are incredibly lucky, actually. Colorado has been experiencing some extreme drought conditions recently. Colorado, for those of you who don't know, Colorado really depends on replenishing its snowpack year over year. And this isn't just for skiing. Every winter, Colorado gets a bunch of snow up in the mountains, and then the rest of the year, that snow slowly melts, and that snow replenishes our lakes, our reservoirs, our rivers, and that is pretty much used by everyone downstream of us, right? That water, spreads out into the Midwest, down into New Mexico, down into Mexico. That water is an important natural resource that a lot of people depend on. And if our snowpack doesn't get replenished, that can cause major problems. Also, the stretch of land between like I-25 and up in the mountains basically is extremely prone to wildfires. So if we don't get lots of good snow in the winter that keep the area damp, that can just cause awful fires. We saw that with back in 2021, 2022. I'm trying to remember the name of that fire right off the top of my head. But you know, fire season's going to be pretty bad this year with how dry everything's been. So this snow is definitely, even though the snow is a little bit late, we definitely appreciate getting it. This is definitely going to help reduce the impact of fire season. You live in Craig, Colorado? There's like 6 people living in Craig. You must have been one of them. Wait, I'm trying to remember. No, you have to correct me if I'm wrong on this one. Is Craig that little town in eastern Colorado that's got like 7 people in it? I'm trying to remember where Craig is. Or is Craig one of those mountain towns? Ona 717. You guys might see some of these weather impacts later. I know that you guys are under a freeze warning, so you might not necessarily get snow, but in the overnight hours, you guys are almost certainly going to dip below freezing temperatures. Okay, so now we're getting into the tech center. So as you can see, visibility here is still quite low. We should be seeing some really tall skyscrapers off on the right side of the road over here. We can kind of see some of the ones that are close to the highway, but typically we should be seeing more. If we were in clear conditions. It is a little bit more slick, but it's mostly more of like a hydroplaning risk. I don't see the water freezing on the road. I've been driving for about an hour now, and the temperature has been pretty consistently just slightly above freezing. So it has been almost exactly 34 and 33 degrees. Yeah, I feel that. Oh no. Yeah, I hope no. I mean, it's been dry up here in northern Colorado too. It has been an absolute. We're gonna have a real bad fire season if we don't get more moisture. Well, we tried to do a hot chocolate intercept up there in Thornton, and the at the 7-Eleven, their hot chocolate was out. The machine was busted. So we're gonna try attempt another hot chocolate intercept down here in Castle Rock. Hey Sherry, I'm doing great. We are moving to Illinois and just doing a little bit of winter storm chasing on the way. I mean, it's gas station hot chocolate. You get what you get. Yep. One cannot do a winter storm chase without hot chocolate, methinks. Yeah, when I am not actively driving, I will show you guys, or you guys can check over on YouTube. My picture is much better on YouTube, by the way. You can find me on YouTube at BeyondWX, or you can search me under my full, real, legal name, Storm Chaser Patrick Pineda. Um, the picture quality is much better on YouTube because I'm streaming from my tablet right now. It's basically a toaster. My TikTok audience is watching from a camera that is very bad. If you watch me on YouTube, you'll have a much better picture quality. But yeah, for those of you who want to know, I'm currently moving to Illinois. All of my worldly possessions are in the vehicle with me right now. I can't believe I managed to fit my dresser and my desk in here. was kind of surprised that this little vehicle could handle all that. I've been having 2 trips. I'm actually coming back to Colorado next week to get a second load. Yeah, well, I'm actually in the super. Oh, we are hydroplaning right now. All right. Yeah, we're headed to Carbondale. Yeah, so we're in the Subaru right now. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get the Honda and the rest of the stuff next week. Taking a Greyhound back to Colorado on Friday or Saturday. As you guys can see, the snowflakes are getting a lot bigger and fatter down here. Yeah, we are chasing in the Subaru today. Oh no, you can't have the snow even if you wanted it. We need it here in Colorado, so we'll definitely keep it away from Wisconsin. Thank you, Sherry. I expect that it will go well. I appreciate that though. Yeah, we need the snow here. We need it very badly here. All right, traffic's starting to clear out a little bit more. We've been playing a fun game as I've been driving. It's called Guess How Much Money Patrick is Spending on Gas. Our last stop, we spent $32, and that was filling up half a tank. So we're nowhere near needing to do that again. But we'll play that game once we get out to Jimmy Torres. We are in south side of Denver, Colorado. Actually, I believe we are leaving Denver city limits here soon. I think we're going to be entering the kind of I believe we're in Parker, Colorado right now. Actually, I believe we're in Parker. I'm actually not seeing a lot of snow right now. We are. It's more of a fog right now, or very light snow. Thank you, Jimmy. I always do. I appreciate it. Oh no, we're still in Denver city limits. I forgot the visibility here is pretty low, so I had a hard time seeing some of these buildings. Lisa, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Appreciate you. Lisa, the Wonder Mod. Always appreciate that. Nope. Camera's out of focus. 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 There we go. Oh, wow. All right. I'm going to put you guys out over there. We've got a lot more visibility down here right now. camera just does not want to focus right now. We'll fix that when we get off to our next stop. My camera has decided that it wants to focus on the specks on my windshield instead of, you know, the beautiful winter wonderland outside. If I can shock it back into focusing correctly. All right, now I believe we're properly leaving. Well, the problem is I'm not using Moblin today. I can't use Moblin today because we are. Can't use Moblin today because we are. I'm leaving home. I don't. My computer's got it on. It's in the back. Well, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, yay! Glad to hear that. All right, we're heading to Castle Pines now. All right, so we are here, and hey, did the camera finally focus up? There it goes. All right. So, if you're just joining me now, my name is Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of Carbondale, Illinois. We are here in basically between Denver and Castle Rock. We are covering the winter weather impacts in this area, which are pretty significant. Winter storms like this are pretty atypical for this time of year. As you can see, getting quite a bit of snow down here. There's Happy Canyon Road. Thank you for the follow. As you can see, you got a snowplow over here. I hate this turn. Oh, it's just a snowplow. Alright, we're coming to the Castle Pines. Now, normally there's kind of a scenic vista over here. So we'll see how far we can actually see. Typically, there's a beautiful valley on the other side of this highway here. You can see out into the mountains over here. As you can see, visibility is really limited here. I'm hydroplaning again. Isn't this fun? Alright, we're gonna get in this way. Slow down a bit. Well, right now we have just now dropped below freezing. Right now we are 31 degrees. So for the longest time earlier, we were we were just above freezing at 33. Oh, come on, focus, please. The camera's gonna have a hard time. Camera's gonna have a hard time focusing down here with all this fog. Yeah, this is gonna start turning into ice. Let's see if I can get it to focus on something. Alright, we are now in Castle Rock proper. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Patrick Pineda. I am a storm chaser. We are chasing winter storms in Colorado, which are quite unusual for this time of year. It is it's end of spring, beginning of summer. Yep, it's 31 degrees currently. Is my stream running on YouTube still? You guys hear me? Let me know on YouTube if you guys can hear me or not. Perfect. I want to give a big shout out to my Wonder Mods, Kimmy Sheep over on TikTok, Lisa Peterson over on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for helping out. Oh, I think you might be a little bit behind on the stream. Alright, so we got 300 view over on YouTube and 100 of you over on TikTok. Guys, let me know where you're watching from. Everybody, let me know in chat where you're watching from. If you're international, let me know what country you're from. If you're in the United States, let me know what state or city you're watching from. Let me know in chat where you're watching from. We got Lisa over in Des Moines, Iowa. We got Dory over on TikTok in Mississippi. We got Parker, Colorado. Oh, I got you in West Virginia. Pueblo. Hey, shout out to Pueblo. I lived in Pueblo for a while, Sarah. Pueblo representing. Michaela over in Illinois. Hey, I'm going to be moving out to Illinois here soon. Jen, thank you so much for the support. Make sure to tap the screen over on TikTok, everybody. Thank you. McKeesport? That can't possibly be a real city name. Are you kidding me? That's a very Pennsylvania coded name. Oklahoma. England. Brit. I always forget that you're a Brit, Peter. McKeesport, Pennsylvania. Again, can't possibly be a real city name. Oregon. Montgomery, Alabama. Also, I don't know if anybody here is, if Evan Freiberger is live, he is welcome to pull my stream, by the way. This is Castle Rock, Colorado. We're getting a very rare May winter storm. Hell yeah, snow day. Very, very rare Colorado, very rare May winter storm. I don't get those that often this time of year. Yeah, no, it's called Castle Rock because there's a rock here that looks like a castle. You didn't spell that right. Yep. Yeah, it ain't complicated. Yep, a little bit of a signal disruption there, guys. We're kind of out here in no man's land in between Castle Rock and Colorado Springs. Yeah, my overlay isn't up because my overlay isn't up because I currently don't have my computer up. Technically I am homeless right now because I'm out of my old place and the lease on my new place hasn't started yet. But I've got a buffer of a couple of days between when I'm going to be moving in and when my old lease ends, or my old lease has ended, my new lease starts soon. So I've got a couple days. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm taking this vehicle out, and I'm going to be parking it. I got a rental unit, like a storage unit out in Marion, Illinois. So I'm going to go park this inside of one of the closed storage units in Marion. I'm going to take a bus back, and I'm going to go pick up my other car, and then drive that out. And that's got the rest of my stuff in it. So I'm doing a little shuffle. Doing a little shuffle right now. Technically homeless. Technically. I'm just going to be living out of motels for the next couple weeks, which is fine. I'm excited for the new job. Lisa, you're too kind. I appreciate that. All right. Our blizzard conditions are really starting to pick up again here. I'm going to take a peek at the radar. Or not. Okay, Poudre School District in Fort Collins is closing. Briggsdale School, RE10J is closing. Cherry Hills Christian School is closing. Estes Park schools are closed tomorrow. Thompson School District is closed tomorrow. And Lotus School for Excellence is closed tomorrow. It's possible that others will be. Lyman Public Schools will be having a delayed start tomorrow. Snow day, guys. Yeah, make sure if you're in Colorado, make sure you check your local news to find out if classes are canceled or delayed tomorrow. If you are just joining us now, or if you've been here for a while, my name is Patrick Pineda. I am a storm chaser based out of Carbondale, Illinois. We are out here in Castle Rock, Colorado, chasing a severe winter storm, an out-of-season severe winter storm. We don't get winter storms like this in Colorado this time of year. This is pretty unusual for us. Hey, we just hit 10K likes over on TikTok. Thank you so much, guys. Love y'all. We're not doing stickers today because we are not in the Honda. We are in the Subaru today. I'll get a new pack of stickers for the Subaru if we chase in the Subaru in the future, though. We'll get some different stickers. I think the other pack of stickers I had was way too vulgar. Guys, send me some sticker suggestions. Clean only, though, once we can do on stream. Get in my DMs and send me some sticker ideas. I'm open to it. For my audience on YouTube who has no idea what I'm talking about, something I started doing on my TikTok live streams is whenever we hit no stickers, Peter, stickers. Well, that's not a bad idea. Okay, for all you rail fan degenerates, there it is, trains. Oh no! Go back into focus. Yeah, so for all you guys on YouTube who have no idea what I'm talking about, on TikTok, I bought a pack of stickers, and whenever we hit certain like counts, I put a new sticker on the Honda. And the stickers are completely unhinged and deranged. So the Honda is now completely covered in completely absurd bumper stickers. I've been having fun with it. The kids love it. But I won't lie, the sticker pack that I bought is pretty vulgar, and I can't use half of them. So I need to find a more wholesome sticker pack to use. Kimmy, no! There it is, trains. Anyways, we can do some train spotting while we're out here, for all you rail fans. We're back, Lisa. I got it in focus again. Don't say anything or we'll jinx it. All right, we're starting to come into Air Force Academy and Colorado Springs. Fuller, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. if you are just joining me now, actually, guys, you know what we should do? Lisa, you're in my Discord. You should ping Mason Harris and see if he's awake, because he lives down here. Heavy Chevy, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, it's May. It's fully early summer here. You should find out. If he's awake, and should go bug him. Because I'm streaming off my the phone that has data service on it. But I might go harass him. I forgot to tell him that I'm moving today. Guys, we're gonna go bug another storm chaser. A good friend of mine. I love TV Girl. We are in we're in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We are chasing a severe winter storm. Winter storms like this happen in Colorado this late in the season, but they're pretty rare. They're pretty rare. Yeah, this is a pretty unusual winter storm. It's late spring, early summer. We don't typically get these. I guess we're actually a little bit north of Colorado Springs. I guess we're closer to Castle Rock. Okay, the road is so the temperature shift has been immediately noticeable. The road has completely turned to ice. Out of an abundance of caution, I'm going very slow. Ask him if he's cool with me stopping by his place. I'm streaming off my phone right now, so I can't make or take any calls. But he doesn't. I forgot to tell him that I'm moving today. Let him know that I'm moving to Illinois, and ask him if I can drop by. We're gonna go visit a good friend of mine, another storm chaser. I think he's still living in Colorado Springs. Although I don't know if I'll make it down that far. We'll see. Anyways, if you are just joining me now, we are here in a little bit north of Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're doing a winter weather chase here today. An extremely rare late season blizzard. It is just the beginning of summer now. We are getting a crazy winter storm. We're in we're in Greenland, Colorado. Yeah, although Ash VBL, I really want to emphasize that this type of weather is very rare here. This is not normal. Very unusual for us to get this type of winter weather here. Oh, sweet, cool. All right, we're gonna go bug another storm. We're gonna go bother another storm chaser. We are in Colorado. We're getting a very rare early summer late spring, early summer severe winter storm. Yeah, I want to be super clear, guys. This is not normal. We don't typically get weather like this. Not this time of year. Outside temperature is 30 degrees Fahrenheit, or like around 0 degrees Celsius. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, it's quite chilly. Yes, it is quite chilly here. Oh, okay, we got is that an accident? Oh, somebody's off the road here. Oh no, it looks, oh boy, yeah, that was an accident. Looks like the driver was not with the vehicle, so I assume that he got picked up by someone. Slowly. We don't take any chances here. Not with this, not with how icy it is. Yeah, I didn't see the driver with the vehicle, so I think they're fine. Lucky, thank you for the follow. There's a, what is going on with that vehicle? Got some kind of camera right now. Oh shit. Alright, looks like we got another accident over here. Wait, that's not an accident. What was going on there? Yeah, I think they were just pulled over. It looks like they were carrying some kind of collector vehicle. Yeah, it's extremely slick out right now. Very icy. Get off the road here real quick. Just give you guys a look at the scenery because it's real pretty out here. A very scenic area. I want you guys to kind of take it in for a moment. Very pretty out right now. Thank you for the follow anytime. Cattle guard. Let's take a look. Hey, look at that. Real pretty out. Very scenic landscape. So it seems like most of the snow is kind of let up down here. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous out right now. So it does seem like most of the snow has kind of let up down here. I'll take a second to revisit the radar. Oh, I just did a quick meal. We're good. What I need is hot chocolate. Failed at that aspiration earlier. Hi, Will. Nice to see you. All right, let's take a look at the radar, see where our snow conditions are right now. So it does look like our heaviest snow is up near Centennial. So we've got a couple snow bands passing through the Denver metro area, through Conifer, through Centennial, Wellington, Fort Collins, LaPorte. So it is still a little bit further to the north. So it does look like it's still kind of making its way south. So as you guys can see, that snow is actually kind of coming in behind me. So I think we're going to jog north a little bit and actually kind of chase along the I-70 corridor as it moves east with us. That actually happens to align very nicely with my travel plans. So I don't think I'm going to be able to stop by and hang out with Mason after all, but that's fine. I'll be back in Colorado briefly next week too. All right, if you are just joining me now, my name is probably Patrick. I'm a storm chaser based out of Colorado. We are doing a winter storm chase here for a very unusual out-of-season winter storm. We're going to jog north and get back into the heavy snow bands. And so we're going to adjust my heading a little bit so we can follow this winter storm as it moves east. So that it better aligns with me as I head towards Illinois. And it would be really great if my camera would focus. Would be asking a lot for my camera. Please focus. Focus. All right, well. All right. We're back on the road again. Oh boy, and we're really getting some heavy snow now. really heavy snow. We have fully whiteout conditions. If my camera would focus, you guys would actually be able to see it. This is for the people watching on YouTube. Come on, focus, please. There we go. Unfortunately, the YouTube app is terrible at streaming, and so, yep, got a winter storm warning now. Unfortunately, the YouTube app sucks and does not provide any manual focus options. So if the YouTube app just decides that it wants to focus on the water droplets on my windshield, that's what you get to watch. We are headed actually out towards the airport, I-70. Yeah, winter storm in May. Very unusual. Very, very unusual. Teresa, we are headed towards I-70. We're headed out towards the airport. I'm growing increasingly frustrated with the YouTube app right now. It is nothing I can do to make it focus properly, which is infuriating because we are entering really heavy blizzard conditions, and all it's doing is focusing on my dashboard. Maybe I should make it refocus. Nope, that didn't do anything. Yep, actually, and Teresa, that's actually where I'm. Headed. I'm actually kind of storm chasing is actually incidental to what I'm doing right now. I'm actually moving to Illinois, so we'll be driving through Kansas later tonight. Focus, please. Let's do this. They are a bit aggressive. They're also not working properly right now because you can see that they're actually beating up pretty good. That's because a little bit of ice accumulated on them, so now they're kind of lifted off. Let's try this. We're going to try to make my camera focus. There we go. Nope. Instantly went back to focusing on my dashboard. There we go. Got it in focus again. Well, we tried. We tried. Alright, that's what we're going to do. my windshield wiper that's kind of making it not clear off as well as it ought to be. So we're gonna go clear my, we're gonna go break the ice a little bit. That should help. We'll do that when we get to the next exit. All right, we are doing some winter storm chasing here today, guys. We just went through a pretty intense snow band. We go through some more snow bands up ahead. We've got an exit coming up where we can fix the windshield wipers up. It's crazy. I just replaced these windshield wipers. Although I am in doing winter storm. I'm doing enough storm chasing that I go through windshield wipers really quickly. So I shouldn't be that surprised. Okay, I think we have an exit up here. No, there's a wait station up here. Yes. Okay, yeah, there's a chain station up here we can use. Do not enter. Oh, well, it's a great time to tell me that. Okay, sit tight. We're gonna fix up the windshield wipers real quick. There we go. That should do the trick. All right. Now we're going to just back slowly out of the thing that we're not supposed to be on, apparently. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw this. This never happened. We do have a storm. We do indeed. Winter storm chasing. We're doing some winter storm chasing in May, which is a wild thing to do. Just absolutely buck wild. I love having all-wheel drive on this thing. Yep, nobody saw any of that. Nothing to see here. Hey, look at that. Clearing up the, fixed the camera focus too. All right, we're back on the road, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back on the road. All right, well, if you are joining me now, or if you've been with us for a while, we are doing some late season winter storm chasing. Late season winter storm chasing here in Colorado. We've got a very, very unusual severe winter storm here in kind of a little bit south of Castle Rock. I'm listing pretty hard. Here in Castle Rock, Colorado. The road conditions are deteriorating. We're going to be headed east out to Kansas, moving with this winter storm. As you guys can see, thank you for the follow, Melinda. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's pretty unusual for us to get winter storms like this time of year. It's late spring, early summer here. The snow definitely seems to have let up quite a bit. We're taking it a little slow through this area. Temperatures have now dropped below freezing, so all that water we were seeing pooling on the road has now started to turn into ice. Conditions are getting very slippery right now, so I'm just taking things as slow as I can. Hey, Edna, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Wow, look, we have some incredibly slick roads right now. You can go ice skating on this. Thank you for the follow, Southern. I'm gonna take a look at that weather radar again, see where we're at. All right, we'll be hitting another heavy snow band here in about 20 minutes. So we'll be getting some more of that heavy snow here momentarily. And we're taking things nice and easy here because these roads are very slick right now. All right, I've given up on the YouTube app. I don't know what it's going to take to get this stupid app to actually focus on the road. You guys are just going to have to watch a blurry picture. So I'm done messing with it. Normally when I stream from an app called Moblin. And that app gives me manual camera control, so I can just set the focus. When I use the YouTube app, YouTube gives you no focus options. So if the camera decides to focus on the windshield, that's what it does. Do I need chains? No, chains would not be useful when driving through this. If you can see on the road, see how it's all, because chains are really only useful if you're driving through like deep snow. scary dice. I'm going to make an example out of you. Absolutely not. This road is incredibly icy and slick. You could go ice skating on this. I've already hydroplaned multiple times. Um, Amy, your daughter driving from Denver to Vail? Up in the high country near Vail, it's probably going to be pretty icy. But down here in the Denver metro, this is going to probably melt off by tomorrow afternoon. So it'll be icier and slicker up in the mountains. So I mean, the thing is I'm assuming if we're going to Vail, they're probably your daughter's probably going to be taking I-70. I-70 is generally very well maintained, so they will almost certainly have put some sand on the roads, and they will have speed regulations in place. That's a heavily trafficked highway, so plus you're going like at a pretty steep incline of that road, so the opportunities to go fast and lose control are very slim. Generally, it's pretty safe to drive up there. If the road is if I-70 is too dangerous to drive, they close the highway. They don't let people take it if they don't think it's safe. Yeah, and the thing about these spring snowstorms, these late spring, summer snowstorms we get here in Colorado, is generally we have pretty steep temperatures fluctuations. Lisa, so the reason why the TikTok stream isn't blurry is because I'm actually streaming on two different devices. Yeah, this is not my usual. So if I was using Moblin, I can stream off of one device, but I'm not using Moblin today. I am using because I have again because I don't have my home PC set up right now. I have to use two separate devices. What on earth was that word salad? Yeah, I know. It's incredibly frustrating that the YouTube app sucks this bad. Hey, Braylon, nice to see you. We're doing some winter storm chasing today in summer. Summer winter storm chasing. Incredible. All right, we're about to enter another snow band. Yeah, I wish YouTube just had an option to just like lock focus. Nope, they don't provide that option. Yep. Anyways, those of you who are still watching on YouTube, go watch on TikTok if you want a clearer version of the stream. The YouTube app is just awful at choosing what to focus on. There's not really anything you can do to fix it either. You could try this. No, this. Will that work? No. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, welcome in everybody over on TikTok. Hey, if you're just joining us now, we are winter storm chasing in the beginning of summer. Beginning of summer. We are experiencing a rare severe winter storm here in Colorado. This type of weather is extremely uncommon this time of year. I want to give a shout out to all the people all the wonderful people who make this kind of content possible. A lot of these people, did absolutely wonderful things for me. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to storm chaser John McKinney. Please go follow John McKinney over on YouTube. I don't know if any of my mods are still hanging out on TikTok or YouTube, but please drop a link to John McKinney's YouTube channel. John McKinney is an incredible guy, great storm chaser, somebody who has inspired me to storm chase and who has really helped me out with getting my channel going and has taught me a lot. John McKinney is an absolutely wonderful person, great storm chaser, great guy. Make sure to go follow John McKinney. He's been a great mentor to me. Really glad to consider him a friend. Big thanks to John. I want to thank Lisa Peterson, Wonder Mod, who's been helping out on the channel for like a year now. I don't know. Regular viewer, regular mod. Lisa, always great to have you here. Kimmy Sheep over on TikTok, who is helping out with like every stream I've ever run. So Kimmy, thank you so much for your support. Braylon, thank you so much for helping out with moderating as well. I appreciate you. And all the other wonderful people I see showing up in the chat on the regular. I know there's a lot of you out there that I've got a lot of mods, a lot of people who help out with the channel. I can't name everybody. A few of the other people who have really helped out with the channel. Evan Freiberger, a meteorologist and weather streamer who very regularly uses my stream to help with his broadcasts. We love Evan. Make sure to go subscribe to Evan Freiberger over on YouTube. Evan's good people. I wish I could share some of this snow with you, but we need it here in Colorado. We're in Castle Rock, Colorado right now. We're actually just getting into another strong snow band. So we're actually going to get some more winter weather here. As we get into the overnight hours, we're getting a rare summertime winter storm. It is the beginning of summer, and we are getting a winter storm. Very rare here. Even here in Colorado, we do get winter storms this time of year, but not often. Getting one that is this severe is also pretty rare. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to be getting that hot weather here in Colorado soon enough. If you want to help support independent storm chasing and independent journalism, I have started a Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi is a crowdfunding platform. For the price of a coffee each month, you can sponsor me and help keep me on the road and storm chasing. My Ko-Fi is Ko-Fi, ko-fi.com/beyondwx. That is linked in my channel profile on TikTok and on YouTube. I don't know if any of my So there, you guys can drop a link to that. Monthly subscriptions are available, and I do post my severe weather photography there. Viewers, people who subscribe to the Ko-Fi will get access to my high-res storm photography. Please consider subscribing to my Ko-Fi if you'd like to get access to HD storm photos and help keep the storm chaser chasing. Otherwise, I'm just glad to have you here. We're living in a winter wonderland. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Normally we chase tornadoes and dust storms, mostly tornadoes and dust storms on this channel. We don't do a whole lot of winter storm chasing. Just so happened we got a very, very rare Colorado winter storm. We're having a few connection issues here for a little bit, guys. I have a cellular dead zone right now. All right, we're starting to get into some heavier snow bands right now. All right, guys, let's do a roundup real quick. Let me know where you are watching from. If you're on TikTok, if you're on YouTube, let me know where you're watching from. If you're in the USA, let me know what state you're in and what city, if you feel like it. If you're abroad, if you're international, if you're outside the United States, let me know what country you're watching from. Let me know in chat where you are joining us from. Let me know where you're popping in from. Vermont, Florida, Finland. Probably used to snow. Does Finland get snow this time of year? Scotland. I feel like Vermont is pretty mountainous, though. Again, let us know where you're watching from, guys. If you're in the U.S., let me know what state you're watching from. If you are outside the U.S., let me know what country you're watching from. A TikTok AI summary as well. Kentucky. I'm not going to live too far away from Kentucky after I move. Memphis, Tennessee. Hey, represent. I'm going to be living real close to Nashville. Nashville, Illinois. Nashville. Keep it up, guys. Where are you watching from? Let me know in chat. Where, if you're in the U.S., let me know what city and state you're in. If you're outside the U.S., let me know what country you're watching from. Dollar Store, Nashville. Yep. The funny thing is that off-brand Nashville in Illinois is actually not too far away from real Nashville. Kind of passed through our heavier snow bands there. So the snow accumulation off of the road is probably not up at an inch. Amy, we are headed into Denver right now. We're kind of headed to the tech center presently. So the thing I will kind of let you guys know is that this snow is expected to persist overnight and continue to the early morning hours, probably to around 6 or 7 a.m. So these conditions will probably worsen overnight. Might not look so bad right now, but it will probably get worse. Richard, we are in Denver, Colorado. I'm going to break my rule. We're going to take a toll road. I know, no toll roads. We're going to take a toll road. I don't feel like driving through the mousetrap. I'm not having it today. We're going to pay the dollar. You know, you get used to it, Amy. It does take a little bit of adjusting to. This right now, honestly, driving in this, like right now, the roads here are so where I'm at right now, the temperature is actually a lot higher than where I was earlier. The roads aren't bad here. When they get really slick, it gets pretty dangerous. I don't like driving in this. It can be really easy to misjudge how icy things are, especially at night. Not to worry you, or anything necessarily, but I mean, I think if your kids have been doing it for a while, I think they'll have a pretty good sense of kind of what their tolerances are. How old are your kids, Amy? Right. 24 and 20. Oh, okay. So your oldest is basically the same age as me. here for? School, work, both? So we are currently on E470 in Denver. The bougie toll road. I decided I was going to spoil myself and take the toll road. It's a couple bucks. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Colorado is great. I'm leaving Colorado. I'm moving to Illinois. Actually, that's this storm chase is kind of incidental in the fact that I'm actually leaving Colorado and moving to a new state, moving to Illinois. I live in Colorado most of my life. I don't want to. I don't. I kind of don't want to leave here because I got a lot of people here. Well, I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to kind of starting over in a new place. The thing is, it's real expensive here. I've talked about this before. I'll talk about it again. But I am professionally, I am an animator. I work in the animation industry, and I didn't go into like film or television production. I went into scientific media production. So I work for, used to do a lot of work for companies that were in like biomedical tech, for like medical animation, or did a lot of work for in gas and oil to do like engineering animation type stuff. And over the last 4 years, the animation industry has basically collapsed. Since the beginning of 2025, there have been 21,000 layoffs in the animation business. It's just been an absolute, it's been a bloodbath. And, I lost my job 9 months ago as a result of, just kind of industry-wide layoffs. And it's kind of a confluence of factors. AI, of course, has kind of been coming for our jobs for a while. The bad economy we're kind of in right now. It's just a lot of factors. But I've really struggled. I've never had this much trouble finding a job before. So when a job finally came around, I just decided to take it, even though it's not necessarily what I want to be doing. There are so few jobs available right now that you kind of just have to roll with what you got to take. Yeah, now Kimmy, that's the wise decision. Stick to art as a hobby. Don't try to make a full-time career out of it. I would like to make storm chasing a full-time career, or better yet, I would like to work in the graphics department of like a newsroom, like a local news station. That would be kind of ideal for me. So animation field, animators as a whole in the United States, according to BLS, that's the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Back when they still existed, before they got cut. Boy, what a weird thing to put on a card. Anyways, back before BLS got cut, they estimated the number of people who worked in animation in the United States was around 200,000. So we're a pretty small industry. We all know each other. The number of people, in animation is around 200,000. So if there have been 21,000 layoffs, that is roughly 10% of animators have lost their jobs in the last year. Right? That is 1 out of every 10 animators have gotten their jobs cut. What radar do we use? I use Radar Scope. I also sometimes use Radar Omega, and not gonna lie, I've been kind of digging on Weatherfront lately. That one's pretty decent. But yeah, nothing can beat Radar Scope though. Radar Scope is great. It's my go-to. It's the most performant radar, easy to use, no no extra bells and whistles. Gets the job done. The thing about radar scope is it is, I don't know what software it's coded in, but it's clearly written in some kind of a lower level language. The thing about Radar Omega and like weather-wise is those are clearly programs that are written in like Electron or Node.js, like they're JavaScript wrappers, which means they aren't compiled. I don't know PyK3 radar, whatever that is. I'm Tokyo drifting right now. I'm fishtailing really hard. This road is pretty slick. The toaster camera that I'm streaming from with TikTok, streaming from on TikTok on the toaster camera that I'm using to stream to TikTok with is not holding up very well right now. It's really struggling with the low light conditions. This drive for me, it's going to be about 15 hours. Well, actually, no, it's going to be shorter than that. Without toll roads, it's about 15 hours. With toll roads, it's about 13 hours. My hope is I'm going to get to somewhere in Kansas tonight and then bunk up somewhere. We're starting to get into some heavier snow now. Oh yeah, the toaster camera is not doing well. Yeah, Sherry, I got the card sorted. Myron, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. All right, the toaster quality here is declining rapidly. I think what we'll do is we'll probably shift the stream over. Amy, thank you so much for hanging around. I appreciate you, and I will absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot of driving. I mean, I've driven more for a storm chase. You know, for as much junk as I have in my car and strapped to the roof right now, I'm actually getting pretty decent fuel economy. I put an entire thing, a cataclean, in the fuel tank when I was at 10%, so it was hyper concentrated. Then I went and burned donuts in a parking lot, and there was smoke coming out of the exhaust, and that seemed to clear all the carbon deposits right out of my catalytic converter. So I'm actually doing pretty good on the gas mileage. Ah, yes, good old Gun Club Road. I believe we to get off at Gun Club if we want to get on I-70. Probably should have planned my route before I took off, to be totally honest. Hey, John. Yeah, it's pretty chilly out. It's pretty chilly, John. Yeah, we need this moisture very badly right now. All right, when we get to exit 13, we're going to try, is this exit 13? This is exit 13. Yeah, it's pretty icy right now. Just get on over here. Focus. Focus. Ah. Yeah, I mean the low quality camera is definitely, Kimmy. The low quality camera is definitely giving like a analog horror vibe, like a VHS that you copied 6 times kind of vibe. Arain, yes, I am chasing storms. We're doing a winter storm chase in summer, believe it or not. It's it's summertime and we're getting a winter storm here in Colorado. Yeah, the camera on my tablet is absolute trash quality, so. Of course that guy would be doing that. So here we are, we're on Gun Club Road. We're headed to Illinois. I start my new job on May 20th. I'm currently kind of working on hauling all my stuff out to Illinois. I am still storm chasing, yes. Take a turn here. Oh, hang on. Do I want to go this way? No, I don't. I do not. Alright. I need to pull off the road for a second and get directions. And we will be good to go. This is the landfill. Alright, sit tight for a moment, folks. We got a bit turned around. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, really? All right, and we're back on the road again. So we're actually going to be following this winter storm as it moves east, as that happens to align perfectly with where we're headed. Thank you for the follow, House. Hopefully I got your name right. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. Hey, everybody. If you are just joining us now, my name is Patrick Pineda. I'm a storm chaser based out of Carbondale, Illinois. And we are actually out here in Aurora, Colorado currently, chasing a rare summertime winter storm. Right at the beginning of summer, we're getting a rare winter storm. We'll be moving with this storm as it tracks eastward out into Kansas tonight. Nope. I warned y'all. And just as a reminder, please don't report tornadoes that I can't verify. Right now, there is an ongoing tornado watch in Arkansas. So sometimes people turn into these live streams because they're looking for active weather information in their area. Reporting fake tornadoes in chat can sometimes confuse and worry people, so please don't do that. We're not going to a haunted house? Well, I don't know if you caught my stream the other day, John, but I found a ghost town out in Kansas that I'd never heard of before. Went and poked around inside of it. As you guys know, this channel kind of started off with some. There's a reason this channel is called Beyond Storm Chasing. So we do some ghost town exploration from time to time. Some urban exploration. I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow I am moving, and I don't. With how much stuff I have in my vehicle right now, John, I don't know if you saw the inside of the car. All of my worldly possessions are with me right now, in the car with me. So, not a whole lot of storm chasing is going to happen with all my stuff in here. Like one of the things I've noticed. Oh, do I have a stream scheduled for tomorrow? I should not have a stream scheduled for tomorrow. All right, as you guys can see, we're moving into another snow band right now. I'm not. Yeah, one of the things I've noticed with since I'm carrying all my stuff in the vehicle with me is my vehicle definitely takes a lot longer to slow down. is it now? What is it now? Joel's favorite creepypasta. That's a great question. What was my favorite creepypasta from back in the day? TV Head. I think that was mine. We'll be coming up to the airport. You're right on that. All right, I always got to ask when I got a big audience, who's everybody's favorite Star Trek captain? We got a lot to choose from these days, right? Who are our favorite Star Trek captains? We got Captain Kirk, we got Captain Picard, Captain Sisko, we got Janeway, Captain Pike. We got a lot of options. Kirk? I always thought my favorite captain was Picard, but honestly, I just recently rewatched Deep Space Nine. Captain Sisko goes hard. I gotta say, Captain Sisko is probably my favorite Star Trek captain. Scotty does become a captain, doesn't he? In Star Trek TNG, they find him on that Dyson sphere. He's made captain at that point. Yeah, I think that's actually one of the more memorable episodes of Star Trek TNG. Is there's a really, for those of you who aren't aware, there's a really great episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation where they find a crashed spaceship on a Dyson sphere, and they find basically in kind of a stasis field. They find Scotty from the original series, kind of in the kind of stuck in that stasis field, and they have a really fun bit where Scotty and LaForge have to kind of solve a problem together, and they have to kind of sort their differences out. It's a real good one. I want to say that was the last time James Doohan ever played that role, right? I don't think he ever played Scotty again after that. Where are you taking me? My map is deeply confused about where I am. I am deeply confused about where I am. Okay, there we go. Hold on, who's taking a bet about what? Okay, I got a hot take on this one. I got a hot Star Trek take on this one. Don't watch the Star Trek movies, any of them. Like for realsies. None of the Star Trek movies are good. Not a single one of them. Even the ones that people say are classics, like Wrath of Khan or whatever. The people who made the Star Trek movies do not understand Star Trek. They're very detached from the TV shows. They have really nothing to do with the TV shows. They're just not good. Because like here's the thing that people always forget about Star Trek. Star Trek is a soap opera. That's all it is. It's just a soap opera in space. And the movies are always like these big budget action sci-fi spectacles. Nah, I don't want to see that. I want to see a well-lit TV show where we have drama. Star Trek is 100% a soap opera. That's my Star Trek hot take. Don't at me. I mean, think about it. Seriously, go back and watch Star Trek: The Next Generation. Look how the sets are lit. It's all soft lighting and pastel colors. It is 100% just a soap opera. There is no shame in admitting that you like to watch this good soap opera. That's all it is. It just happens to be an above average soap opera that occasionally deals with more interesting themes. I mean, arguably, that's kind of why like the new Star Trek shows aren't really all that good. It's because like they're not a soap opera. I mean, like Star Trek Discovery was fun. Like it's a good sci-fi show, but like, is it Star Trek? Not really. It's because it's not a soap opera. What, Lisa? You've never seen Star Wars? I don't even know how to unpack that one because like honestly, the first three movies are pretty good. They're classics. Uh, I could take it or leave it with the new ones. The thing is, you'll never have a bad time watching a Star Wars movie, right? Like the Star Wars movies are just good to watch. They're good fun. I mean, I think if you watch any Star Wars movie, just watch Star Wars: A New Hope. The movie is entirely self-contained. It's a good sci-fi action. Um, I mean, that's pretty much all the Star Wars you'll ever need to watch because, like, that's it. There's a lot of Star Wars media out there these days. There's a lot of Star Wars media out there these days. Do you need to watch all of them? I don't think so. Like the J.J. Abrams ones are perfectly fine. I mean, they're forgettable, but they're fine. The 2000s like George Lucas the prequel ones, like those ones are fine too. But like the thing is, they're all kind of just doing the same thing, right? Like none of them are particularly like memorable or remarkable. Like if you just watch A New Hope, then you have a pretty good idea of what the rest of them are all about. Thank you, Kimmy. Yeah, so we're actually tracking east with this snow. Yes, the snow is actually getting a lot heavier out here. Yes, and thank you for putting that, Kimmy. Please don't report any tornadoes in chat. Please leave that to mods. And mods, if you guys are like watching any radar apps or anything, like feel free to report tornadoes if you think like In particular, if there's like any PDS tornado warnings or anything, feel free to drop those in the chat. But otherwise, we're covering the winter weather impacts out here in Colorado. Don't report tornadoes unless they're leave that to the mods. Like I said, you guys don't have any obligation to do that. That's perfectly fine. If you're here watching this stream, you're here watching the winter weather impacts in Colorado. There are plenty of other excellent storm chasers that are out there covering Arkansas right now. All right, the first big priority is getting some hot chocolate, though. I think we'll do that once we get off the toll road. The winter weather conditions continue to worsen. They're not, boy, the, the toaster camera I'm using for TikTok is not showing up too well. Brightness. I can't. Sherry, yeah, there's actually a couple ones I can recommend. For free radar apps, definitely. So first of all, I am actually with Severe Studios now, which means you can find my severe weather live streams on My Radar. My Radar is a great free app. It's supported by ads, so that's a good one. If you want some ad-free ones that are free, Weatherfront is excellent. Weatherfront is a great free radar app. Sorry, I have to plug My Radar because I am affiliated with My Radar now. But Weatherfront, really excellent. Weatherwise, also pretty good. I've been trying to convince them to sponsor me. Weatherwise, again, if you're watching, sponsor me, you cowards. Boy, we're getting into some much heavier snow. It's actually starting to accumulate on the road now. Our temperatures have now dropped below freezing again. So I think we'll probably start seeing some accumulation here. Yeah, the toaster camera that I'm using to stream TikTok is not resolving this very well. But yeah, the weather conditions here are deteriorating pretty rapidly. We're also stuck behind a snowplow. here's what we're gonna do. I will, once we get to a gas stop, I'm gonna cut off the stream on YouTube, and then I'm gonna switch over to just streaming on TikTok. Um, that way, you guys will have a better, clearer picture. So it'll basically it'll restart the stream over there on TikTok, because the video quality on TikTok is pretty poor right now. You guys can't quite see the picture very clearly. Yeah, behind this plow. Yep. Yeah. Once we get to our gas stop, we will switch over to. I'll be switching over just streaming on TikTok. Everybody who joined from John McKinney's stream, thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate all of you. John, thanks so much for supporting and handing everybody off here. I appreciate you. Everybody on TikTok, guys, the stream's going to end, but we'll be starting it back up again here very shortly. Like I said, we won't. We'll probably be going for another 10 minutes on here. 10 minutes or so. We're just going to get to a gas stop here. Just got to turn. Yeah, we're going to be switching over and cycling over to a different. We're going to be moving the stream over to exclusively TikTok, so you guys can have a better view on that camera. Boy. So we was diving south on. There we go. I now found a slightly better route for us to take, which will also take us to a gas stop where we can try again for the try to do a hot chocolate intercept. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been great having you guys. We're gonna go ahead and switch over. Thanks for hanging out, y'all.